Well, it just started raining, so I hope you can't hear that. If you can, that's okay though. It's just like some rain ASMR. I'm aware that today's video might be a bit of a hard sell. If you already clicked on it and got past the title, thanks. So I feel like maybe I should explain a little. I have a history with the Property Brothers. So my friend Grace and I like to do that suburban thing where you go to your local McDonald's drive-thru, get food, sit in the parking lot while you talk and like are sad for a bit while you eat your food, and then you go to your local strip mall and wander around. And somehow at so many of the stores that we frequent, you will often find a life-size cardboard cutout of the Property Brothers. Why is that? It's occurred to me in editing that maybe not everyone is well versed in the HGTV lore and therefore may not know who the Property Brothers are. Basically, they renovate houses. I don't know, one of them picks the house, the other one renovates it, and so there's property involved and they're brothers, so the Property Brothers. You get the idea. I really wanted to get my hands on one of these cardboard cutouts because I thought it would be really funny to include it in this video for like a sketch. I discussed with my friends about how I could steal it from our local Kohl's, but I decided that I didn't want to get arrested over some cardboard cutouts of the Property Brothers, which was really unfortunate. They scare me. Something about these men and their overly symmetrical faces terrifies me. I can't even explain the feeling that these cardboard cutouts give you. You're in your local Marshalls and you turn the corner and you're just looking for a candle or something, and there they are, the Property Brothers. You can't escape them. No matter what you do, they're always there. Big time rush. They also redid a house in my town or near my town. My friend Vanessa and her family are a really big fan of them. They were in Germany at the time when the Property Brothers came by, but we got this video.
Martina, why would you and the kids go to Germany when I came to your house to say hello? I don't understand. Maybe next time. Thanks for watching.
So as you can see, there's history there. Well, anyway, so then Grace and I were talking about whether Property Brothers fanfiction exists. I was like, I'll take one for the team and look it up. And you know, I should have seen it coming, but I was still somehow surprised that it does exist. And I know that this is a rule on the internet, but okay, look, I mean, fanfiction, it's so great. Like, it's such a great creative outlet for people to write and explore different plot lines or other things, and I think that's so fantastic. You know, I'm never gonna want to get in the way of someone's creativity if they want to write, but do I really need to explain to you why the idea of Property Brothers fanfiction makes me uncomfortable? I mean, it's kind of in the name, the Property Brothers, it's the Property Brothers. I don't like it. I know it's fictional, and I don't like it. So that's what we're gonna be looking at today. Okay, so you know what, let's just go for it. You know, let's just type in Property Brothers fanfiction and see what comes up. Okay, so number one platform that's coming up is Wattpad. Number one ranked. We're going by ranking by what's hot, by what's popular. I wanna see what is popping in the Property Brothers fanfiction. So number one, our dream home. The description just says, Jonathan and Drew break into your house, question mark? Where is the word count? How long is this? See, this is why we don't use Wattpad. There's only one chapter. You know what? I think that this is something that we need to read together. Okay, let's begin. Okay. It was 1 a.m. I usually try to be asleep by 12, but tonight I simply couldn't sleep due to my stomach's hunger. I don't want hunger. I snuck down the stairs, trying my best to avoid making copious amounts of noise. Oh, copious. What a good vocab word. Someone was studying for the SAT. When I heard a noise coming from my living room, it sounded like whispering. I gathered confidence and by crossbow that I keep in the downstairs bathroom and quickly opened the door. Surprise! I screamed. By that stage, I knew someone was in my living room, but I couldn't see who because the lights were off. I also didn't recognize the scream. Said the voice. Well, step into the light so I can see you, I responded. Whoever it was didn't seem to recognize my reference to Beastie and the Beast, which to Beastie and the Beast, which filled me with rage. Do what I said, I yelped. Okay, okay, said the voice. They stepped forward. The first thing I noticed was their was their frosted tips. Then I saw their face. Jonathan from the Property Brothers. To be continued. Oh, at least they give you when the last update was, which was on March 17th. Are there any comments? One comment says, call the cops. I don't know if that's a suggestion to the protagonist or to the writer for putting this out into the world. I really do not like looking through this Wattpad list of stuff. Number 7 is Oh Canada, which is really confusing. Number 8 is You're My Property Now, but half of the cover is Tom Nook. Oh my god, this is too enticing. Wait, I need to see what this is about. This is a one-part story. Guys, why is no one finishing their Property Brothers fanfiction? Maybe I'm invested in the plot and I want to hear more. I think we're gonna have to move to a more serious platform than Wattpad. Okay. Google hit number 2 is Property Brothers RPF on Archive of Our Own. We're getting into the serious stuff, guys. There's 94 works in Property Brothers RPF, so I cannot read most of these out loud. No. Why can't we just get some PG Property Brothers fanfiction? Oh no. Oh no. Why? Why is there no plot stuff? No normal plot stuff? Oh my god. A collection of 100 drabbles devoted to the relationship between Drew and Jonathan. You know they're brothers, right? Right? I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I feel like we should filter by general audiences. Out of the 90 whatever works in this RPF world, there's only 12 that fall under the general audiences, so that really does not make me feel great, okay? Let's read Forever Home. It says, David and Patrick have their wait, who are David and Patrick? Oh, they're from Schitt's Creek. No! Well, this isn't Property Brothers fanfiction. I also love that the additional tags include renovation, before and after, load-bearing walls, tight budgets, open floor plans, kitchen islands, and aesthetics, as though this is a tag that people frequent. I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they're like, you know what I'm in the mood for? Some kitchen island fan fiction. Hell yeah! Just scrolling through this, I don't think this will be interesting to read out loud because it's just like a play-by-play of a fictional home renovation. It looks like part of the plot is that they have confirmed asbestos under the flooring. Okay, would recommend if you just want a fictional written down version of the Property Brothers. Angst with a happy ending. Background character death. Archive of Our Own is actually taking this too seriously. I really don't like it. Let's go back to Wattpad because I felt actually safer there for once in my life. I really do not want to read fanfiction about the Property Brothers with the Property Brothers. Like, I don't. Is this video gonna make sure that I can never get a real job? Maybe. Let's read this one more on Wattpad. Let's go for number 12, Isolation. Oh my god, it's tagged cottagecore. Drew, come with me to plant these marigolds. They will add so much curb appeal to our cottage, Jonathan called to his brother from across their small, yet tastefully decorated shack. The twins have cohabited here for the last 10 years after completing the ceremony that makes them adults in the eyes of the elders of Scottsville. So what I'm hearing is cult energy. To complete this ceremony, the twins had to kill their parents, who were also identical twins. I wish I was Jared, 19. All of the couples in their village are twins, but no parent Scottsville shares a love as intimate and true as Drew and Jonathan. There's some obvious issues here. What? Okay. I'm coming, Johnny, replied Drew in his melodic voice. As Drew entered the main room of the cottage, he stopped for a moment to admire his twin. Jonathan stood. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We're moving on. The twins spent the early morning planting the flowers in front of their house. Jonathan dreamily imagined the sight of the yellow blossoms adorning their home come springtime. The twins tucked easily. As usual, the tension was as thick as a load-bearing wall that will really put a damper on a renovation project. Why did the Industrial Revolution happen? How did we get here? Why? Okay, at this point my camera died, which I think was God telling me to wrap it up. So if you were wondering, we missed like a paragraph, and all that happens at the end is they hold hands and wonder dramatically what's gonna happen to their town. That's literally it. Alright, so that's about it. I think we should stop there. For my sanity and yours, and, you know...
Property brothers.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Big time rush.
Came to your house to say hello. I don't understand. I don't understand. Came to your house, brothers.
After this day, Riss was never to be seen again. The body was never discovered. This case remains unsolved. This is actually the dumbest video I've ever made. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can become a patron. Links in the bio. Okay, give us a like. Thanks.